Hello, welcome back to Tea For Me Please. Today I wanted to do not quite an unboxing, but kind of an overview of the last 4 months of teas I've received from the White2Tea Tea Club, so that I can kind of give my feedback on what I've thought about it so far. Now, the White2Tea Tea Club is a tea club run by the tea company by the same name, White2Tea. They're very well known for their pour, but they do have a lot of other different kinds of tea. It's $29.99 a month, which is a little bit higher than a lot of other tea subscriptions, but it does include free shipping. And I can say just from the first 4 months that I have received, I definitely do feel that the value is there. Now, for my first month, of course, I happened to sign up in the month of March, right before all of the coronavirus craziness. So this shipment actually got sent back to China, and then Paul had to send it back to me, but he was really great about that, so I definitely appreciate the customer service there. And so for this month, you got The Thing Still Is, which for anybody who kind of follows this company, that's a tea. The Thing is a tea that's pretty well known for them. It's 50 grams, so not huge, but it is a very expensive tea, so it is kind of like a really nice chunk to be able to drink through. They also sent biscuits, which is an aged white tea, because that's compressed into like a little square. I actually did get my June shipment first, and in this case, that was the Green Hype. And now that's a larger cake, so I definitely do appreciate the kind of quantity of value there. That's definitely well worth the $29.99. And then you also got a mini Nightlife, which is a white tea that is pressed into a kind of Dragon Ball shape. For the July shipment, they sent another compressed white tea. This one is Galange White Tea 2020, and that is pressed into a cake. It looks kind of similar to their waffles, where it's kind of been scored so that it's easy to break off pieces. It also sent Daily Jinjinmei. This was just a really solid black tea. I tasted this with Jason on an episode of Husband Tea Torture, so I'll put the link to that video up there if you want to check that out. And they also sent 2 mini coins of Demon Slayer, which is a Huangpian raw pour. My shipment for August just arrived the other day, and I've definitely been waiting on this one. He sends these, I think he does this kind of set every year, just on different variations. And so basically there are 7 different samples, 7 grams each, of different types of lapsang souchong. So there's a traditional lapsang, there's a smoked lapsang, pine sap lapsang, spice lapsang, fruit mom lapsang, florist lapsang, and strawberry lapsang. None of these have flavors added, but the teas themselves just kind of vary that much in their flavors and aromas, and kind of the way they're processed. So I'm really excited to dig into all of these. Each month is accompanied by like a really pretty long letter, just kind of explaining, you know, the thought process behind that month's club, what might be going on with the company. I just always really enjoy reading them and kind of hearing his insights into the teas before I drink them. And I will say that one thing I really enjoy is all of the cakes I've received came in these really nice Ziploc bags. Sometimes, you know, as you kind of drink through a tea, the cake isn't whole anymore, you wind up with lots of crumbles, the wrapper's not holding everything, so it can just make things a little bit messy, where it's nice to have these bags to just kind of make sure that everything stays nice and neat and contained. And also if it's a nicer wrapper, I like to keep them, so it's nice to be able to keep those wrappers in good shape. So as I said, I've definitely been very happy with the club and the value of the teas that I've received. You know, as a tea blogger, you guys have seen my tea stash, but if you haven't, I'll link that here. I do have a lot of teas, so it takes a lot for me to be able to justify a subscription like this, but I do feel like it helps me in my kind of education as a tea drinker to try some of these things. This was just a quick one, but thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you are part of the tea club or if you ever have been and what your thoughts were, and I'll see you guys next time.